we work with churches and we see ministries within ministries. It becomes meta. We are fill in the blank church. And then we have all these different ministries, and every one of them we have branded differently. It's its own thing. And youth ministries are the best because they're the ones that get to be the most rogue. We get to be a completely different name for the rest of the church. We get our own people. We get our own service times. We get our own days. Our own
unlimited budget. Come on, we all know.
Well, I don't know about unlimited. There's the joke of like the pool noodle budget. But it's something. I think it's funny that churches, like, the first thing they do when they start, especially some of the planting networks we know so well, say, hey, you got to do the youth, and you got to do it like this, and you got to have a logo and all these things. And you got to do it on these nights, and it has to look like this, and there's got to be pizza, and there's got to be games. And if you're not giving something away every week, how are they going to come? It's a whole other thing. Like, I know how it became popularized, and honestly, some of those groups that did it were actually being intentional. And like what happens is so many people see what the big youth groups do, and they're like, let's copy that without the intentionality, and then it just falls flat. But I think it's so funny to me because I did youth ministry for years, just serving, and it was incredible. It's always fun to just kind of be a part and around the youngsters. But for me, it's truly, if you think about it, it's another church. It's another ministry inside of a ministry, and it's operating outside of. I don't know why there just can't be more educational environments for kids, because like the fun and the hype and the fluff is fun, but I don't think it's what you build your life on. Like there can be fun moments, but I know that you want to build your house on the right foundation, not on sand. And there's a lot of sandy things that happen in a youth room sometimes. I think hearing the Word of God, getting in the Word of God together is great. Little groups and stuff where people can talk, but like truly understanding the Bible, getting a baseline for theology. And oftentimes churches want to hire the 20-something-year-old with the right pizzazz, that everyone
who barely knows the Bible themselves.
Exactly. It's like, man, what is their theology? And even like we can double tap on that. Like a lot of churches, the pastor will spend more time focusing on leadership and systems, and like there's like no one around breaking down theology every week, helping them understand and think differently about their life through the context of good theology. I think that's really important.